Hello, Math 7 students. This is Utah Middle School Math Project 4.2c on writing equations for proportional relationships. This video is going to be very short. It's really just an instructional video because we've been over the concept and the skill of writing equations multiple times. So this is really just a practice day. So much so that I really am not going to give any directions at all other than just completing this first problem. We are always asking, how does a 1 become a 4? How does a 2 become an 8? We're always asking that question, how do we move forward? Those ones are really easy, so I'm not even going to waste my time with that one. Instead, I'm going to focus on this one. How does a 40 become an 8? And we don't know off the top of our head. We don't know without doing some extra work because I don't know how a 40 changes to an 8 with multiplication. And so whenever we don't know, we always work backwards. And since I don't know how to go forwards, I'm going to go backwards by dividing, and that's 8 divided by 40. Type that into your calculator. It will give you a decimal, but I also like fractions, and that is the fraction 1/5. So now that tells me that a 40 multiplied by the fraction 1/5 is 8. And the beautiful thing about this is everywhere on that table it'll be the same thing. I can just multiply going across, multiplying by 1/5. Even up here in the very top where it's just the labels, x will go forward by multiplying by 1/5 and it will become y, and that is your equation. So we take that x that we see here in the first column, we multiply it by 1/5 to go across and get into the second column, and when I'm in the second column, that's the variable y. So x times 1/5 is y. You can also write it in reverse order, y equals 1/5 x. Both of those are the exact same, they have the same meaning. So it's just your personal preference. If you want to keep it like that, you can keep it like that. So that's what the entire first set of problems is going to be like. The next set of problems are actually working backwards, where I have given you the equation. You need to complete the table. So think about what that means. This is really essentially telling us that this is the constant of proportionality. That's telling us the k. It's telling us the number that we need to multiply by as we go across the table. That number is 3. Because again, read this equation that says y is equal to 3x. So if we wanted to write that in reverse order, we would see x goes across the table by multiplying by 3 and it becomes y. That's really what that equation means. And so we're going to take the x, multiply it by 3, get y. We're going to take the 6, multiply it by 3, and it's going to give us what goes in the y column, which is 18. And now we know how to go forward, so now we also know what we need to do when we want to work backwards. Going forwards, I multiply by 3, so going backwards, I would divide by 3. And 24 divided by 3 is equal to 8. So that is all the direction you're going to get. This is a practice day. It is a skill building day. There's just plenty of these types of problems so that you can really fine tune that skill of writing equations of proportions and also using those equations to fill out tables. The answer key will be posted after you've had a chance to work on this on your own. So really truly use this day to practice, check your answers, and use it to learn from your mistakes. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.